All right, Chad Dorman. I'm alongside Bob Saget, and tonight, September 4th, here, UVM Patrick Gymnasium, he'll be performing, and a couple questions for you.
Please.
First,
I'm talking extra loud in case the mic's too far away.
Okay. Did you got
Are these
that?
kids like? Are there kids like? Are you allowed to talk dirty on this thing?
You can say whatever you want.
Are there kids like? Do you think there's kids watching this right now in their dorms, just coming out in their towel? Because usually they're in a towel in the hallway, men or women.
Yeah. Okay.
Just having just pleasured themselves.
Perhaps.
You think that's possible?
Perhaps, or they're going to again because you're on the TV screen.
Ew. And what about other people that have like? Are there any special needs people watching this?
I'm 100% positive there are. Yeah.
Well, I salute them. I said, no, I salute
You
them.
salute them. Okay.
I take my pants off to them.
All right. Well, so you're obviously a comedian, actor, producer.
I do things.
But there are.
And I'm in the garment business.
But really?
Yeah, I sell hoodies to Unabombers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's a big market.
You're gonna come out with a clothing line though?
Yeah, you can hide liquids in them, so that you can get on any flight.
On the airplanes.
Can't see them. Can't see it. Well, you got to take the thing off. Shit, I forgot to think about that. All right, please. I'm sorry.
But
you go. It's your show.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm going with you, man. Multitudes of UVMers see you still as Danny Tanner.
Yep.
And what are your reactions to that?
Well, some people want to lock into the past. They can do that. If I was like Danny Tanner, I don't think people would come see it unless they shot him. I mean, I know. I mean, that was a character I played. You know, I always say, you know, if Anthony Hopkins was Hannibal Lecter, he'd just be home eating people.
Yep.
You know, it was a character. It's called acting, but it was fruity acting. I got to admit it. I mean, I was playing a guy with a bouffant hairdo, and I'll talk about it in my stand-up. You know.
Okay. All right.
But you can't record the stand-up because that's against the law. Really can't help you much, can I?
Well, that's all right. We'll work with what we got.
Well, I apologize if people do want to think of. Well, no, I don't apologize. The reason people come see me, and the reason my stand-up is doing so, I'm so happy doing it, is because people grew up watching that stuff, and they know that I'm aware of what I did. It's not like I'm going, "Hey, everybody, thanks for coming out tonight." Michelle was just giving me some trouble.
So, all right, we'll go Full House.
You're right.
Everybody knows. America's Funniest Home Videos.
If you have to bring it up,
I'm sorry.
okay.
That was.
Did you? It was good. It put my kids through school. It's all fine.
That's all.
It was. It's funny because the guy that hosts it now, Tom Bergeron, I just did a radio show with him the other day, and it's a traffic cop job. That's the job. The job is do the dialogue. Don't do he does jokes but he's not a comedian, so he's not.
Right.
He's an announcer-y kind of guy, and he's happy. Likes getting the check. I was in pain almost all the 8 years because the jokes were what they were. Because it's really impossible to host a blooper show and be funny. It's just not existent. Oh, you were funny on that blooper show last night. You'll never hear that said on the earth.
Yeah.
Hey, that clip show you did with the funny bloopers when people got hit in the nuts, you were the funny part. I used to rent a car, and I go to a rental-car place. I didn't used to rent a car. I went to rent a car once, and a woman goes, "My boyfriend turns off the sound when you're on. He hates you." So if you walk around and people say shit like that, it does not make you feel good. Right. So I did it for 8 years, and I'm still proud of it because it was on for 8 years and it was #1. So I got it. I can't think it was totally a lame ass. I'm doing a new show on NBC which has no script. So I'm able to say, and it's a game show though, but it's an hour long. It's a big deal. I mean, they're spending a fortune on it. But I get to say stuff like, here's a pile of money. There's the money shot. Shoot the money. Okay, show them the money shot. Yeah. We got a money fluffer. You know, I'm able to say, just the way I talk, I'm able to do that. And supposedly they're going to leave it in. If they do, it's rated adult PG. It says that before the show. I don't know who puts on a game show with dirt in it. NBC. They're redoing the medium.
Now, does stand-up ever get old for you?
No. Sometimes girls over 25 get old to me.
That happens.
They seem really old and get wrinkled, and they don't live long after that.
Right. It's like produce.
It really is. It turns. They turn.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a rancid. My old expression. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, as long as there's no grass on the field, play ball. But that's not how I even feel. I have 3 daughters, and one of them is a friend coming tonight to your very school right here. Yeah, a guy and 3 buddies of his are coming to the show, and he's my daughter's friend.
Yep.
They're just friends. They never hook up or nothing. So no, stand-up does not get old to me. It's always different. Like you got 3,000 plus people out there tonight. It's going to be fun.
Right.
It's a rush. How can that a 50-year-old dude going out and a bunch of kids are screaming, and I literally have not grown mentally anywhere past a 15-year-old. So I'm just glad I don't take out my poo and throw it at them. Because I have no control over my bodily functions.
Oh.
This is an interesting city. I was at the hotel, and there was Hasidic rabbis everywhere.
Yeah.
And I said, is there a big Jewish population? And they said, no. So apparently they've come here to hide. I mean, where else are you going to go? You're not going to go to Malibu right now.
No.
It's a scary place to be.
Speaking of Malibu, Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah.
You did the Bob Saget rap.
Good segue. Yeah, Jamie's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
What's really funny is Jamie actually, that happened like a year ago. I was in some bar, never said that before, and Jamie and Stu Stone, who's on that show, said, hey, you want to get a drink, Saget? And I'm like, I can't get a drink. It's too late. And he goes, well, you can get a place to open. So I went into some place in L.A., and they opened past 2 a.m., which you're not supposed to serve. They locked us in. And then Stu goes, this is great. They brought girls in, and it's like, we're rolling with Saget. And I'm like, shut up. How gay do you sound right now? And then supposedly like a week later, he and this other dude wrote that song. And then they hadn't even sold the show yet. And then I actually went to a bar mitzvah in Philadelphia, and my friend was there who is in charge of the MTV. One of the things he's in charge of is MTV, and he's got a decent job. And Jamie goes, where are you, man? He's texting me. He is what he appears to be. He is like that.
That's him.
And he's like, I said, I'm in a bar mitzvah. He says, I'm in Philly, man. I said, come to the bar mitzvah. And he crashed the bar mitzvah with one of the Sixers cheerleaders. And next thing you know, he's on stage doing like Jewish blessings to rap with Bull, whose name was Michael, the bar mitzvah boy. And then he ended up putting it in an episode of Blowing Up on MTV. They mirrored it. They had another bar mitzvah kid.
Yeah.
So he came up with that idea because he was at my friend's bar mitzvah.
All right. So you got Jamie Kennedy.
It wasn't a very good story.
That's we'll roll with it.
What are you gonna do?
Happens. Jamie Kennedy. You got your stand-up.
Yes.
You got a few episodes of Entourage.
No, I have one episode of Entourage. I have a movie. I've been working on for 9 months.
Farce of the Penguins?
Farce of the Penguins, and I was just working on it before I came here. It's a stoner movie. It really is, and it's R-rated, and it was really dirty, and I kind of made it cleaner because it's real penguins. I mean, it's documentary footage that is not March of the Penguins, but it's 200 hours of penguin footage that we went through, and it's narrated by Samuel L. Jackson, and the voices are myself, Christina Applegate, who plays my girlfriend, who gets violated by Louis Black in the dark. Because they're penguins, and he doesn't see what he's doing, and he goes in. And penguins only have one opening. They don't have two. They're a bird.
Yeah.
So he monopolizes it, and then and Tracy Morgan and Monique are our other friends, and they go at it. She says things like "Stand on me," "Come on, bitch," things like that. And it's penguins having sex, and then I got like 50 friends that did. Green Day gave me Holiday for it. I have all these. I had a lot of favors. The movie cost not a lot, so it's a. We'll see what happens. The mouths don't move. It's a stoner movie. So we'll see what we're doing with it. The same people that distributed Aristocrats are distributing it. So, and then I got this NBC show called 1 vs. 100, which is commercial, and it will not be. I hope. Into anything that turns me into the character that I was not as pleased with as I could have been. Yeah. But now I'm everything I'm doing seems to be just fun for me right now. Great. Even when I take a crap, it's hilarious. I mold it into birds. I make origami out of my poo. Do you do that?
When I can.
I was just kidding. I don't do that. I can't believe you would admit that you play with your poo and you make things out of it.
Well, I don't usually talk to.
That's disgusting.
But
just saying.
But
you should talk to the people in the dorms that just took their towel off, getting them all hot. They're probably flicking each other.
If
how many kids go to this school?
10,000.
10,000?
Yeah, with
That's a
grad.
big school.
Yeah.
Wow. They have Jewish people here?
Lots of
We have a lot.
yeah.
A lot from Philadelphia.
I'm a Jew from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I was circumcised 7 times.
How'd that feel?
It was really painful. Once with a cigar cutter, once in a drawer, once just a dirty hooker. Sorry. Sorry. Really sorry.
If Bob Saget wasn't a comedian, what would you be
Do I
doing?
have to talk in third person about myself?
Well, no.
Well, if
I have
Bob
no-
Saget was... No, I apologize.
That's all right.
You're
Would
being
you-
very professional, and I'm being a dick. If I wasn't a comedian, I think I'd probably be dead. I don't know what else I'd do. I mean, I didn't even think... I didn't know I was going to live this long, because I had 4 dead uncles that died of heart attacks when they were like 40.
Jeez.
And I have 2 dead sisters. Enjoy your evening.
I'll try.
One died of scleroderma and one died of a brain aneurysm. It's a laugh riot. But, so I think I wanted to be a doctor because I got so many dead people. Maybe I could bring them back or do something. We're putting my dog down Tuesday. Anything else you want to know? We are.
We'll stray away
He's
from
got
death for a
colon
minute.
cancer. He's got prostate cancer, and my dad had cancer on his nose. And
Yeah.
I think my dad gave it to him by sticking his nose up my dog's ass. I'm not sure. But the dog's been running out of the room and my dad comes in. So I think that's what's happening.
All right.
That's my guess.
Just real quick,
Yeah.
the last segment before we let you do your thing.
Sure.
We're going to do a little word association.
Okay.
So I'm going to say a word or a phrase. and
Turd.
You just come molding.
Fanny.
Ass.
Front to back.
No, I asked the question.
Oh, okay.
And you're just going to run with it and say whatever it is that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
No.
Vermont.
University of.
Okay. Home videos.
Porno.
That was my next one. Porno.
Paris.
Why Paris?
Hilton.
Ah. Danny Tanner.
Gay.
Keynesian economics.
What?
Keynesian economics.
Super gay.
And last but not least, Olsen twins.
Not gay. I got out of that smoothie section.
Yeah, that was good.